So we've made our changes to our Angular application. We've made our changes to the C# application to support this array of claims. Now let's start fixing up the Angular application to start securing our various items. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at securing the menu items, but we're going to use component properties now, because remember, we remove those individual properties from the security object. So now we need to put some component properties in to secure the menu items. Let's take a look at how we do that. Go ahead and close up your PTC API project, and let's go ahead and get it started again so we have it running. Once we have it running, let's go back over to PTC, go to Source, and under App is our App component. Now this is where we have some changes to make, because remember we were securing menu items based on properties in the security object. Those properties are no longer there. So we're going to start out this way, where I show you how we're going to fix this up a little bit. So we're going to add 3 properties: can access categories, can access setting, can access logs. We could even change this if we wanted to, the can access products. I'm going to leave that alone for right now. This is still going to be security object is authenticated. But let's take a look at what we have to do. We have to then go in and add to our component here, right? We need to add those properties to replace the ones that we removed in the security object that you see here on line 13. Now, if we just do that and we were to save these changes, and let's go back to our terminal here and take a look. Now everything is compiling successfully. So let's open up our browser again, and let's log in as psheriff. Let's grab our password here, and now we can see our new object that's coming down. So you see the full bearer token, you then see the claims array. So we have a claim ID, we have a user ID. Now we'd have to move over a little bit to kind of see all this, but you can see now the claim type, can access products, claim values true. The next object, claim ID, user ID, claim type, can add product, claim value true, etc., etc. So we're just grabbing that information from our SQL Server table. Now, notice that I'm not getting the categories menu, the settings, the logs, none of those menus are coming up. And you're thinking, but you can see that in here we've got can access logs, claim value true, for instance. Well, the problem is we're just using simple properties back here in the app component, but they never got updated after the user was logged in. So we could do a couple of things, right? We could actually go in here to the login, and we'd have to then somehow update it, but the login isn't here. Remember, it's in that other component. So how do we get the login component to communicate back to the app component? Well, let's take a look.